Am I okay to retire? I get this question a lot, and I get it similar to what this guy has emailed me now, which is good and is bad combined because lots of work yet to do. Lots of work yet to do. And so we're gonna go into it, and I'm gonna tell you what this guy misses. My hair is sticking up. Sorry about that. Look at that right there. A little bit sticking up hair. I just combed my hair too. All right. So hey, Josh, YouTube sub here. I really appreciate you. I'm trying to gain perspective on my scenario and how feasible it is for me to retire. I'll be 62 soon. Wife is a little bit younger than me. We have 3 kids still at home, all right, who are all under the age of 18, which means something. I've been paid well for my career. My wife has stayed at home raising our other children. They live in a high tax state up north. No mortgage, no debt. Just over 7 million or 7 figures in just over 7 figures retirement accounts. He will get $2,000 a month as Social Security at 62. But remember, he's got 3 kids under the age of 18, so he's going to have to look at Social Security if it's wise to take it then to take advantage of his children to get it. I don't know. Let's see. Am I in a good spot? What would be your top 3 concerns? So basically saying, can I retire right now? He wants to pull the trigger. He's 62 now or soon. He wants to pull the trigger when he turns 62. I get this all the time. It's the question that perplexes me because I'm sitting there thinking, um, I don't know. I'm not trying to chastise this guy, but I get this question all a lot, and no one knows because you're missing the biggest thing. The biggest component of retirement is always this one thing and one thing only. So, what is the one thing he does not tell me? All right. So pause for a second. We're gonna pause the video and come back, and I'd like for you to put in the show notes right now what the one thing is that he's missing. So we'll pause. Hopefully you put expenses in there. Hopefully you pause like I asked you, put expenses in there because expenses are the one thing he's missing. I mean, look, I have no clue if I don't know what the number one variable is, the number one input is, and the number one input is expenses. How do you know if you're ready to retire if you haven't some kind of identification what your expenses are going to be? My presumption with no debt, over 7 figures of retirement accounts, and you're about to take Social Security is yes, but I literally have no clue at all. And so I emailed back, said, hey, I said, Guy, you're missing the most important thing. Take a guess what it is. Oh, here we go. Oh, hello, handsome. And he says, OMG, I knew you'd get me on this one. 5 minutes after sending you my question, I was on your website and previewed the no rules of thumb in which you referenced as the most important thing. I yelled across the room to my wife that premature nature of my email to you. Well, I guess I get it now. Expenses. My Social Security scenario is what I'm most perplexed about. I'm just not sure how much that will be. All right, so anyway, at the end of the day, he got it. I don't know what his Social Security, he's going to have to look into that for sure. But if if you don't have expenses, how can anyone say what your ability to retire is? And if someone's just saying, well, the typical rule of thumb is 80% of your pre-retirement income, I mean, that has nothing to do with you at all. Nothing to do with you. Don't follow that crap, man. You got to get a better gauge of that. It's frustrating me. But he gets it now, so that's good. So we've saved one life here in terms of understanding can he retire? Because the simple question is, I don't know until you understand this and identify that. Expenses. Always remember that. All right, thanks, guys.